Hello guys, Mr. Max here with a new challenge for you today, and this one is going to be the In-Character Roleplay Challenge. I came up with this idea watching DM Bloodward's video when he's doing a breakdown of the Dagger Art role-playing books, right? When they in the section where they talk about the flow of the game and how role-playing games should be played, and they do a pretty bad job at it. They explain basically what they explain is that it should all be out of character question, like so much out of character question. They have example like the player asking the GM, how many guard is there on the other side of the door, or can I jump across this gap safely, right? And that's the challenge I want to send to you out there today, is to cut out those out of character question. And obviously this is a challenge more for the people that are not in my usual circle, because those are already trying to do that. So make sure to share this video far and wide so people can see it. Like I want to see like people people in Critical Role if they want to try it. Like but people that post actual play of their session, or people that just play you just play at home, right? Try this out, right? What do? So you stay in character during the session. What does that mean? You cut out the out of character question. There's no GM out there in the world to ask question. If you want to get information about the world, you have to interact with the world. So you want to know how many guards there are on the other side of the door? What can you do for that, right? Describe what your character does. I go to the door, I put my ear against the door, and I listen and try to count how many different voices I can recognize. Or I try to peek to the keyhole, right? Tell us what your character does to gather that information. Can I jump across the gap safely? Who are you asking that, right? Say I move to the gap and I look down. I try to evaluate how much damage I would take from the fall. I look how far the gap is. I look back how much of a running start I can get, right? You describe what your character does, and the GM should pick up on that. That's a challenge for both GM and player, and provide you the information. The GM is there to do this narration and say what is in the world, like how the world is. But your job as a player is to tell us what your character does, right? What your character is, what your character does, what your character says. Another thing to cut, stop asking the GM, can I do this? Can I do that? Especially if you have a GM like Matt Mercer, that is always going to answer with the same way. Oh, you can certainly try, right? The people in Critical Role, I've been asking for a year, Matt Mercer, can I do this? And they got the same answer for a year. At some point, they should pick up on it, right? And stop asking and just try it. Just do what you want to do, right? He's got to tell you can try anyway. The other thing, no testing, no test driving your turn. So, no asking, oh, what would happen if I were to do that? What would be the outcome, right? Oh, what if, hypothetically, right? Like, no hypothetical. You want to know what something's going to happen if you try it? Try it and live with the consequence, right? Try to cut off the out of character jokes. I know though we're all here to have fun, but we're also here to play a game. And try to minimize the mechanical talk, right? There's always going to be some talk about mechanics because we're playing a game, but try to cut them out as much as you can. Try that for a few sessions and see how it feels, right? Does your game goes faster? Can you do more in a session? Are you more immersed? Do you really miss the constant out of character talk, like all those little questions? I hope to see a lot of people try that and let me know how it goes. And I hope you're gonna find that it's a new and better way to play those games. Like I said, make sure to share this video so it can go far and wide, so people from that are not already converted can see it. And I hope that many are gonna try the In-Character Roleplay Challenge. Take care, guys.